Next we have Jonah with Them Threes. Can we do this? I don't know. It's wrapped around our feet. Rewrap it. Nice. Sorry. It's fine. You can stay within this much. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay.
I wanna be that Nate Robinson, stud jogging in that Spud Webb jump, Muggsy Bogues dominance. Wanna be that small college kid slamming on the rim, touch the net, then the board, one day I'll dunk it in. This is a song for the smaller kids. I know how hard it is. You cannot rock to this. And to the taller kids, there is no blocking this. Never fall lest I take a charge. Not too large, but I'm charged like a caddy on. Play beef daddy, son. The whole team's like Magic John. And 5'1", shoot you down like it's 1-on-1. Take you 1-on-1, your team's one and done. If you play us, we're all guards, son. Not too small, I'm just not too tall. Think I'm a little kid, but just pass me the ball, cause I drop them threes. Watch that drop step, G's. D up like a fence, cause I'm a wall. He was always small, from his first day at school to the next one this coming fall. Had him sitting, spitting, wishing he was 6 foot tall. Wishing he could see 3 like Chris Paul. So he shoots at the gym while other kids hit the mall. Feeling too short for a sport he has more heart for than y'all. Works twice as hard as the big man. I'm thinking he's probably gonna win cause he ain't afraid to fall. Goes to sleep wishing for that college coach's call. Trying to picture his name in the Springfield Hall. Dreams of playing basketball. Not too small, I'm just not too tall. Think I'm a little kid, but just pass me the ball, cause I drop them threes. Watch that drop step, G's. D up like a fence, cause I'm a wall. So if Steve Nash feels like a giant to you, I feel you, but you can still be on that memorabilia. Present day speaker, but I'll be on the poster. Give it 10 years, y'all be wearing Air Jonah. I'll be walking around like 5'1", and I told you. You can be whatever you want, man, I told you. And I'm not even 5'1", I'm like 5'6", but what's the difference, man? Not too small, I'm just not too tall. Think I'm a little kid, but just pass me the ball, cause I drop them threes. Watch that drop step, G's. D up like a fence, cause I'm a wall. Hey yo, I got cut from the team, but that ain't stopping me. Get me out this groove, I'll do this song off the beat. I signed up for the league, man, I want some PT. Singing put me in coach, that's the song of the week. Too weak? Do I have to spell it out for you, G? P-L-E-A-S-C P-U-T-M-E-I-N, I'm PG. Just watch me, playmaker the next Curly Neal, and I box out. This the best thing since the Jew Crew walkout. This is for the kids who got cut from the team. I hope you play this song on repeat. And whether it's the gym or the park or the street, just shoot for the stars that you are and believe. Thank you.
Now we have a group piece, Alana and Emmy doing Prayers to a Metal God.
One. They were the beginning. They were gathering. They were singing across the achingly open spaces.
Their feet could have pounded the rudder
Forever.
They could have danced
Forever. A dance of fiery innocence, unfettered by a threat, hanging low like a cloud of mosquitoes, buzzing something terrible in their ears.
They prayed to stay that way forever. Prayed to feel that drumbeat, heartbeat, sky fluttering, ocean crushing, freedom like saltwater waves cooling their shores forever. 2. But the waves came in and on them rolled the ships, great beasts with chains for teeth and rumbling underbellies where darkness roamed and came to catch their bones.
But the memories kept flickering in the light of souls that stayed upright and flickering, not ghostly but alive and glowing. Even when the teeth flashed,
Colder and brighter, they would give rise to generations told their home was stolen before their birth. Embryos nurturing the unspoken promise of a continent they didn't know how to give shape or name, Africa. 3. But their new reality was not patchwork quilted, seamlessly woven newfound homeland.
this mother watched as their backs bent under the metal melted, twisted. Under the glare of faces twisted like metal melted, in the fire of their hell. They wondered what this new god would look like.
They wondered if he was metal too. 4.
Here, dreams were.
Forsaken.
Dancing was.
Forsaken.
They were.
Forsaken. But there still would not be silence. Still they wondered if the empty ocean horizons hid something greater for them. They wondered if their cracks could heal there. If they were parched earth still flaking away, because everything eventually turns to dust.
Still they wondered if they would be remembered. If there was a welcome hidden under her valleys, waiting to be unleashed by the rain. If then they could finally sing, open-throated and full of themselves.
But then there was the realization that they were yearning for a place and a time that would never exist. But America was solid under their feet still. Her fields fed them still. She was not unwilling to nourish them. They could carve homes from the dark soot-stained arteries of her sprawling cities because they had earned the right to this land.
She was not only cemeteries, she was in their bones. She was alive under their skin,
if not in the green metal arms raised at her gray harbor. They came before any statue ever beckoned them.
They were generations of songs. Their children could sing America, back from the cemeteries, back from the unmarked graves.
Back to a continent of vast wilderness and waves that roared like endless possibility. She might not listen to their voices, but there was a wilderness in all of them too. They could be flung wide open. They could furiously embrace whatever the tide washed in next. They could take the frayed ropes and salt-stained buoys, the driftwood and the polished glass.
For they had learned to build with anything.
And they could take that wind that smelled like ocean and blow themselves back home.
By the way, Alana wrote that. It's all her.
The night we saw the smoke, the sun was dragging beauty as she set, bleeding all the color from what light we had left in the distance. It is an amber glow spilling from the seams of the horizon. At night, when we lay our heads to rest, we have been lighting the candles we keep in our chests with prayers for something better. We are praying to be saved from all this life is not enough. There's a growing wound in us. There is a paradise we dreamt of, or we were sold to something better. We were told to want more. We were taught this discontent, and we were led to forget that every day is a miracle, that this life is exactly what we wanted, and that paradise is good enough, and it's out there, within reach, but it's hard to see. So the prayers we keep in our neatly folded hands and the candles as we sleep are spilling the fires inside. We are burning this life away because we think that maybe, if we force faith's hand, then finally, we will be saved. The night we saw the smoke, we held our hands to the fire and finally felt at home, and as cities turned to cinder, our faces charred and smiling, tongues singed from singing hallelujahs we could see. Through the ashes fading fall, churches, mosques, and synagogues raised like gods above it all. Above the world we're burning, in the name of something better. We are ready to let each other die. We are ready to let it all go. Everything we built, everything we've done, we are ready to let it be taken by the fire. Our need to be saved grew larger than we could contain, and so the flames that we lit spit sparks into the pit of the night, filled with things just holy enough to burn. From the stage, I can see clouds in the distance, heaven in your hearts, and with the candles we keep, but just enough fire left to see, that we are 7 billion gods, sent to see the light. It is an amber glow, spilling from the seams of the horizon, and out of the depths of our souls, leaving ember in our bones, in gray, in grace. The night we saw the smoke, we prayed for rain. So because of a couple of cancellations, unfortunately, there was a few poets that couldn't make it here tonight. We're going to have a couple encores in their place. And we're going to invite Maya back up to the stage for another poem.
This is maybe water's only half soluble, and maybe tears soak rain like the gutters. That wasn't a spectacular review, so you better still show up. This is hallelujah and happy birthdays. This is, hey shit buddy, I gotta run. Goodbye. Goodbye like I'm watching you go. You don't know how much you mean. This is, it's not cold, but please just one word. This is sorry. This is, I'd trade all those for yours. This is, I'm afraid. This is, I wish I could do what I want to do. This is for you, not for me, but for you. This is 500 birthday wishes. This is, I want to be dubbed, but it's not very practical. Oh well, sometimes I'm not very practical, but some things are beautiful.
Please welcome back Jonah.
I think I'd be good at that by now. Alright. Started off just a pen in a mood, writing rhymes on a pad in my room. Who knew what this writing could do? At first it was small, but it grew. Now I weave my words through the groove, with dreams of performing for you. Hit the stage, let it play and just lose myself in the music we do. Transform, acapella, fans swarm, hot endeavor, kick it, soccer fella, hands form, Rockefeller, rapping my free time, like we in the lunch line, knuckle mark shown, but this is so much more than punchline. See, I just want to read mine, that I just want to read my poems, forget the prose, yo, we'll make it in our own life. See, all I ever wanted was to be loved, and all I ever thought is I must be tough, but I found that all I needed was to be me, be myself, enough. I'll make a CD and see me. See, life is a gift, so live in the present, not afraid to open up for you to exhibit, cause under all this wrapping paper is the real me. All you gotta do is open it and play my CD. Started off just a pen and a mood, writing rhymes on a pad in my room. Who knew what this rapping could do? At first it was small, but it grew. Now I weave my words through the groove, with dreams of performing for you. Hit the stage, let it play and just lose myself in the music we do. You might see me in the garden in my dreams. Till then, collab artists planting seeds, hoping for the light bulb, harvesting the beats. See the future with my eyes closed, I wrote speech. Hip-hop gets a bad rap, poor situation, so I'm doing raps, hoping for a reputation. This the revolution and I got a revelation. This could be the savior for the next generation. Words fly from my mouth like birds fly south. Drum set in my chest, won't rest till success. No stress, I dress casual. Rap magical, radical rhyme scheme mean I'm an animal, do the impossible, rap so compatible, seems off the ball cause I hit like the natural. I wanna make history like Talib Kweli, and most step to what I mean. I try to make it complex, turn it convex, lost in my rhetoric when you read it out of context. Talk sex, drugs, and profanity, label it insanity. Hip-hop gets a bad rap, like aren't you understanding me? Makes me wonder what you really see in my EPs, soon to be CDs, mixtape freebies, but do you hear me? Do you hear me? I put a lot of effort into these songs. I ain't here to list the pros or cons. I'm here to write poems for you to sing along. Don't wanna rap like the prose and poetry I belong. Found myself through this, it feels good to be strong. Never leave myself again, I promise you I won't be gone. You could lock me up again, like they did with Bonds, but I still get hits like Homer's. I like to call them songs. Take away my past, but I own my future life. Take away my past, but my words will pay the flight. Take away my cash, but my words you'll pay attention. Help you take away your mask and make your own connection. Speakers blast perfection when you mention honesty. I could be inspiration, but this isn't about me. Thank you.